All right, hey guys, OFD checking in here, and today I just wanted to bring you a couple watches that I've had on the channel. I did full reviews of both of these watches, but I've had them for a while now. I wear them quite a bit. They're worn in the rotation and stuff like that. So I just wanted to talk about them each, what I like about both watches, and also, which watch might be a better watch for you. I'm kind of, just showing these watches in case. So but basically, this one is the Swiss Quartz model. I'm not exactly sure of the specific model number on this one. This one has been, this is one of the original models before they put the Swiss loom on them. This one is the PY007A. This is their automatic Great White Diver. This one is running a Miyota 9015 high beat movement in it. So two big differences there just right off the bat. And visually, as you guys can look at these watches, if you guys notice right off, this is a bigger watch as far as the overall size of the case and the dimensions go. But I will go ahead and get out the caliper and we'll measure those also. So as you guys can see to the side here, I've got the original bracelets the watches came on. These are both solid stainless steel bracelets. I think they're 316L stainless steel, all pinned, all solid links. Both have solid end links. The big difference being that the Quartz model, the lug or the end links actually come out. These are solid end links. I'll show them here. You guys can get a look at those solid end links. Both watches use a solid end link, but these ones are actually attached to the strap. Also let me see if I can get the focus here. Come on. Also a solid end link on this one too. But that's the big difference, is that this one actually, the lugs stay attached, and on the Quartz model, at least this original one, they don't. So have them both off of the original bracelets. Obviously, this one on a Swiss Tech leather bracelet, this one on a Barton canvas strap here. So I'll go ahead and bring up the Quartz model first. Now, like I said, I do have a full review of this watch up there, guys, on my channel, so go back and take a look at it. I'll try to leave a link to that down below, as well as a link to the Phoibos website. So I'm going to go ahead and fire this up here just to show you guys some dimensions on the Quartz model here. And this one, very much like a Steinhart Ocean one, this one comes in right at about 41.7, about 42 millimeters. Lug tip to lug tip on this one, you're looking at 50. And then because this is a Quartz watch, you get a nice 13.6 millimeters thick, which isn't really too bad on a watch like this. Now I bring up the Steinhart Ocean one. I think everyone's kind of familiar with it. I think it's actually out there that Phoibos is using the same case manufacturer as Steinhart, so you get basically the exact same case you're going to receive on the original models of the Steinhart. Now, I know they have gone to a 39 millimeter case, which I think is a great move for Steinhart to do, but I really actually like the feel of these 42 millimeter cases that they use. So go ahead and undo the strap here so you guys can take a look at the back of the Quartz model. Now on the back, you have this really nicely engraved case back with the Phoibos octopus on it. I love the case back on this watch. I love both case backs, but there's just something about the octopus with the stars and the crown and stuff. Looks kind of cool. This watch, like the other one, is running a sapphire crystal on it. Good magnifier there on the 3 o'clock date position. Now, I will tell you guys, I set this watch when I originally got it. Went out on tour and it came back, the time was off. So just a few weeks back when it came back, I set the time on it, and it's basically right to the second off of my, sounds funny, but my atomic G-Shock that I set most of my watches to. So this one is the Swiss Quartz model at 42 millimeters. These ones, now they have redone the loom on them. This one was originally right around $100. Now they'll set you back about $120, which is still a great deal on this watch for what you get for the money. It's excellent. Timekeeping is absolutely superb. It's a watch that you can set down and pick it up and put it to good use anytime you want to because it's a Quartz. Or you can actually unscrew the crown on these, pop it out, and preserve the battery life on it. Okay, 300 meters on this watch. Now I'm going to bring up the PY007A, which is the automatic watch. Now right off the bat, one of the other things you can see, now this one uses a aluminum bezel insert. You guys can automatically see on this model, we have a ceramic bezel insert, which is really, really nicely done. Both watches, I didn't show you on the Quartz model, but both watches do employ a 120 click bezel on them. Locks in pretty good, a little bit of back play, but nothing really to complain about, to be honest with you. This one has this beautiful green sunburst dial. This one, like I said, is running a Japanese Miyota 9015 high beat movement. It's a great movement. High beats are really nice to have. One thing I will say about it is when I did some studying of the high beat or the Miyota 9015, it is not actually rated for divers watches. So, you know, I think that's probably an ISO thing, most likely, because of the durability of high beat versus a low beat, lower sprung movement, which you'll usually find in a lot of your tougher industrial divers watches. So let me go ahead and excuse me, guys, for that little camera faux pas there. Let me go ahead and fire up the caliper. Now, this is a big difference here on the size of this watch. Now, as you guys see, this one comes in right at 40 millimeters. Excuse me there. Actually, just slightly under, but it's basically a 40 millimeter watch. Okay, from lug tip to lug tip on this one. Oops. Get that. You're looking at 47.8, so quite a bit smaller lug to lug also on that. Okay, and the thickness on this watch, even though you're running an automatic movement, it's the same thickness or less actually than the Quartz one, which is really great. This watch has a great size to it. Now I'm going to bring them up here just to show these two watches side by side so you guys can get an idea of some of the differences beside just the size of them. So if you look at the crown guards on the green model here, the automatic model, they harken more to what I would consider like a Rolex Sea Dweller or something like that type of a lug setup. This one is running a 20 millimeter lug, by the way, whereas the Quartz version is running a 22 millimeter lug. So overall, the Quartz version is a bigger watch. I mean, just by looking at it, you guys can see, but I think they both really have great looks to them. I really enjoy wearing both of them. I actually like the size of this watch, the way it lays on the wrist. It feels really good. This one does too, especially when it's on the metal band. I've got it on this smaller strap and it feels a little bit top heavy sometimes. But the way it looks on this canvas strap and everything, I love wearing it like that. This one will set you back, I think, the green model here, the great white model, I think this one will set you back $279 at their website, which is not a bad deal for a watch with a ceramic bezel insert, a high beat Miyota movement in it, sapphire crystal, hand winding, 300 meter dive style watch. Go ahead and show you the back of this one too, because it's the great white. And there you go. Very cool looking. You get your 1,000 feet or your 300 meters, sapphire crystal. And you have that great white logo there, which is very cool. Really like that. So guys, I just want to take a minute and kind of show you these two watches together. Now, I'm going to put a link to the Phoibos website, and I will tell you that in November, I don't know if they've released them earlier or not yet, but I know that they've got a couple of different new models of their own design, of their own idea and mindset coming out next month. So definitely something to keep an eye on. Phoibos is doing some exciting things, very honest company, and they're doing things at great prices and offering them to you and I, the consumer, and passing on the savings. A lot of these cases and stuff like that, we've paid a lot more money through different people, and I feel like we're kind of going more to the source and a lot more honesty in dealing with what we're getting here from Phoibos. It's been a good company to deal with for me. So if you guys like this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up down there at the bottom. And if you've not subscribed to the OFD channel, please do. Please do. Thanks, guys.